Hello, everybody, and welcome into Sunday, June 30th, 2024, the last day of May. Halfway through the year already. My goodness, my goodness. June, May, it's halfway through the year, Chris. Let me bring the Zoom homies up so everybody can be part of the conversation. We got William, we got Josh, we got Rich, we got Greg, we got Sam, and we have Chris Garrett. And John Williams comes in with the first exclamation mark of English in a weird voice. I didn't work on that at all today. Might do that tonight, if not clearly tomorrow. It's good to see Rick Lakes made it back home. Just under 113-mile bike ride today. Man, that's a lot of miles. I don't know what time he got in. It says about 9:45.
About right. Is that possible to go that far?
Yeah, he went about 50 miles out one way, and then he came back to where he lives. So yeah.
I guess with electric bike.
Tony Wolowside normal.
He's not on an electric bike. He's doing all the work himself. He's riding. He's pedaling the bike. I imagine he's pretty worn out, actually.
John Williams said, "Hey Ken."
That was a different voice. Yeah, it's going random on all the voices for some reason, and it's not set up that way. And I did not look at it today at all. Got up about 9, recorded not one but 2. Well, technically I recorded 1 because the first one I recorded, I forgot to start the record button on OBS. So that was a waste. And I could not get the background to work out like Sam was showing me last night. So I'm going to get with him later on in the week and see if we can't figure out what I was not doing right or what I wasn't doing wrong.
John Williams said goodbye, Ken.
All right, John apparently is leaving. He just did an exclamation X. Different voice as well. And doggone fly back in the studio. So, as most of you know, I told you I was going to play golf last night with my little brother, and I beat him by 12 strokes. Bad thing is, I lost by 7 strokes because we invited Jake to go as well, and Jake beat me by 7. I beat my little brother by 12. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. I've been invited to play in a tournament in August. Actually been invited to play in 2 tournaments in August. One for veterans and one for homeless people. And it's just all going to depend on Mrs. K's work schedule and whether or not
Tony Wallow
we can
said
make
what
it.
a putt.
I had a couple good putts today, actually, Tony. Bless you, Chris.
Thank you.
Or was that Max?
That was me.
All right. I'm going to make a change to the air conditioner here. So I'm going to do this. That's done. I can control that from the phone. So pretty lazy Sunday other than the golfing.
Wintermute said hello.
Hello, Wintermute. Wintermute joins us in chat. Thank you so much for being here. Wendy's in chat, and she's got the big purple hand waving. Hello, Wendy. Good to see Wendy as well. And it looks like she was gifted a membership or she bought a membership. I'm not sure which. I haven't even looked at statistics yet today. I haven't checked to see. I did the 3 thumbnail experiment on the premiere, but I have not looked to see what it's doing, if anything. I will check that later tonight and tomorrow as well. You can only do it on certain things. Live videos is not one. Live streams is not one you can do those on. It can only be right now for uploads and videos that you go back in and edit and add the thumbnails, which is kind of silly, but that's just the way it's set up right now. Wendy says she was gifted it. All right, cool. I don't even know how many memberships I'm up to right now. Anybody got anything? Do what, Ghetto?
I know I bought a membership Friday, I think it was.
I saw that. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. I'm up to 339 subscribers.
How many?
339.
339, 339?
349.
Oh, 340. I was going to say, because you were at 348 last night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one away from
I only-
350.
Yeah, I only need one more.
And yeah, and then you need 50 to get 400. Then before you know it, you'll be at 500.
Yep.
So keep it up. Keep it up.
Had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, Wintermute, he's up one. He's up to 349. I don't know. Again, I haven't, other than when I scheduled a stream in the studio, I haven't looked at anything. I was a little mad at myself because I recorded that one video and then I was like, oops, I forgot to hit the record button. And I discovered that because I went to turn the record button off so I could edit it in DaVinci, and then I was like, oops, I forgot to hit the record button. Wendy said she's at 419. Cool. Very good. I believe I am subscribed to Wendy. I'll have to check that later. In fact, I'm 99% sure I'm subscribed to Wendy. I got invited to attend a coin thing this afternoon, but I had made previous plans to play golf with my brother and Jake, so unfortunately I had to pass on that. I can't turn down 77-degree weather and a sunshiny day and not play golf. That's good English. Long Dog joins us in chat and says, "Hey, Ken Style Live, I've done the same thing. I thought I was recording something. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I got up early, just made my coffee, came in here and caught up on
Engrish.
emails, kind of planned out what I wanted to do, which is color grading, and that's my focus right now is on color grading. I did discover some cool things, and I did show that on the premiere. There's just, and again, I'm just barely scratching the surface on that. Got to go find the one. Thank you, Wintermute. I've got to go find the one video that I watched that showed the guy making all the serial nodes and then doing different things in each one, and then when it was all said and done, he changed the entire picture. But I can't remember what that was. I know it was on color grading, but I got to look at my history and figure out which one it was. Mrs. K did not go golfing with me today. She stayed home and made a really good dinner. She baked a chicken with jalapenos and onions. It was pretty good. I thought we were having spaghetti when I got home, but it turned out it wasn't. The spaghetti sounds pretty good. Other than that, I got nothing. Oh yeah, and Alex called me just as I was walking off the golf course. Alex called me. Do you ever?
I know,
record
he called
videos?
you too. Got me on the phone for about like an hour, talking about nothing.
He called you to tell you his internet speed.
No, no, he called me to tell me that he hadn't heard from me all day, and he's got less than a month to go before he goes to camp. Do I ever record the videos when you're trying to learn something? I don't, but maybe I should, because that would be hours of video to scrub through to try to make something out of it. And right now, all I'm doing is I'm bringing stuff up into DaVinci, messing with it, and see what it will do and won't do. I've got a decent grasp, I think, on DaVinci Resolve, but I still want to learn, and there's just so much more to learn. And that was almost an English moment, and I am aware of that. John says it was 73 degrees today. Grilled out on the Weber again. Boy, that sounds good. Not both the weather at 73 degrees and grilling out. Sounds real good. The mowing of the yard, nah. I have to do that later on. Yeah, that's true. That's Long Dog brings a good point up. I can do that. I kind of miss the ability to make the things where I can identify them, but I also love the fact that whatever's typed in text is going to show up on the stream. It might be disappearing a little quicker than I want it to, And I'll have to get with Sam to figure out how to adjust the timing that it stays on the screen, because it does seem like it's there and then it's gone a little too quick. But that's no big deal either. Jeff Pearl, Ski
Hey,
Man.
Jeff Pearl. What's up, baby?
How y'all doing?
You got recognized twice tonight. My little secretary there out of Pennsylvania got you. Hello, Jeff. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Greg?
Yes.
I think if I were you, I would tell your neighbor to find a new mechanic, because from what I read, he ain't a good mechanic.
Oh, yes, he is.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Took it for a test ride, and I think he lost, 4 or 5 things?
No, he got up to the roundabout in our neighborhood and he was turning. She was turning. His daughter was driving him. And as she turned, the ball joint broke.
Oh, he hadn't repaired that yet, right?
No,
Okay, that makes sense. How old's this car?
2007 Ford Focus.
Not that well, 14 years. I guess that's kind of old.
It's in excellent shape.
Oh yeah, drive around the corner. And the
John
ball
Williams
breaks.
said, and that get more used to the new phone.
And tore
Lots of
up
different
the brand
features.
new CV axle he just put in.
Oh no. See, that's why I thought maybe he was not a good mechanic, but now the way you explain it, that makes sense. Okay, I get it. Good. John's getting used to his new phone. I got to work on my phone. I think I have to take it to Apple and see if they can figure out why it's doing some of the goofy things that it's doing. Not doing anything bad. It's just not working the way that it should work. But yeah, that's the other part of the conversation I had with Alex is he thinks I should download that app he told us about last night to put it on my TV and my Roku and my NVIDIA Shield. And I was trying to explain to him, I don't watch YouTube on the TV. I watch YouTube right here in the studio because I usually have 4 or 5 things going at one time, which I can't have on the TV. So I'm okay. I watch stuff on Opera. I don't get any ads there. When I watch it on Google, of course, I get ads. And rarely do I watch it on Firefox. But Firefox tonight seems to be working just fine. I got Mrs. K's over here running, and it seems to be okay. And I am going to give away the last 5 memberships. I believe it's on a monthly cycle, the first to the last day of the month, I believe. And I don't think things carry forward. I don't think if I don't give them away that I'll get 15 next month. I think it's a use it or lose it type thing. I don't know that for sure, but I'm going to give them away. I'm just trying to get over to the right screen in order to do that. Is that under the plus? Nope, that's start a poll or start question and answering. I don't want that. So the $, membership gifting, and I have, it says you have 5 memberships left to gift this month. So I'm going to gift out 5 of them right now, and it should come across the live stream in chat as to who got the 5 memberships. If Mrs. K gets one of the 5 I'm about to get rid of, I'm going to have a problem. Mrs. K gifted herself a membership the other day. I still don't know how that happened. So here we go. Pressing the button right now. 3, 2, 1. Your gifts have been announced in live chat. Tasman Coins, John Hobbs, Cheshire's Insight, and Infinite Sodas, and Samuma. Can't say the last name. So I know Tasman Coins. I watch him quite a bit. I know I watch some. I can't say her name quite a bit. The other 3, John Hobbs, Cheshire's Insight, and Infinite Sodas, no clue. I have no idea who they are. And as we kind of determined the other day with Doug, you may not need to be subscribed to the channel in order to receive a membership. Now, tomorrow, being the 1st of July, I'll give out 5 more. And I'm hoping it goes to some of the homies or some of the people that show up every night, night in, night out. That's where I would like it to go. I'm really hoping YouTube will figure out the fact that the creators themselves ought to be able to go in there and say, I want to give one to William, I want to give one to Rich, I want to give one to Greg, I want to give one to Sin. I can't do that right now, and I don't like that at all. Same thing if I were to go to Mrs. K's account and buy the gifts, it's random as well. Although it seemed to be pretty local to herself the other night. I still don't believe that. So there's your 5 winners for this month to make up the 10. I need to write that down somewhere or I'll forget it. And I was hoping Rick would be here tonight, but I know he's tired. I wanted to talk to him a little bit about DaVinci and rendering. The 15-minute and 49-second long video that I uploaded today rendered for me today in 1 minute 57 seconds, which I thought was pretty good. It uploaded in about 7 minutes, which again I thought was pretty good. I did get a copyright something. It's not a strike. I got an email. It's not a strike, but I'm splitting the revenue with the people that hold the copyrights to the music that's in there, even though I got that from a copyright-free website. So I have 2 choices. I can either dispute it, which I won't do, or I can remove the music, which I'm probably not going to do either. It's not like I'm making a lot of money off of it anyway. I just found it interesting. Very interesting. Anything exciting happen in the world today, sporting-wise, or just anything-wise? I'm so disconnected today.
Yeah, I helped my neighbor push his daughter's car into the garage.
How far do you have to push it, Greg?
The tow truck driver put it in the driveway.
Oh, okay.
We had to push it into the garage.
Let me guess, your HOA won't allow it to sit in the driveway?
No, he's got 3 cars.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I played Destiny with William until about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I knew you guys were playing. I was watching you. I was watching last night, Ghetto. You've improved. You've come a long way.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy about where it put me last night. I thought it was gonna put me where this computer had me, and yeah, that didn't happen.
You should have. Oh, Joey Logano, thank you. I was actually going to go search to see who won the NASCAR race. Thank you, John. Long Dog says, do I think the detection of copyright violation was done by humans or it was an AI bot? It was clearly an AI bot. And it's fine. I'll go in there and I can delete it. I can make it so quiet nobody can hear it. I can dispute it. I really don't want to dispute it. I'm frustrated. Now, I may write to people at the copyright-free site and say, hey, this song on this day got me this notification from YouTube and include a copy of what I got to them. And it states right up front, this is not a copyright strike, which is good. Because that's my biggest fear is to get a strike. You only get 3. It's like baseball. 3 strikes and you're out. I had also heard with the NASCAR race today that it was weather delayed quite a bit, but I couldn't find it on TV when I got in from golfing. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do, Long Dog, is to at least write the website I got it from just to see what's going on with that. I don't know what she's watching in there. We were watching the movie Be Cool with John Travolta. It's old.
Yeah.
A lot of stars in that movie. A very, very young Dwayne Johnson's in that movie. we laughed pretty hard some of the things that was going on in there. And Uma Thurman, I think's her name.
Yeah.
They were together in Pulp Fiction, were they not?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I kind of remember some history there.
She
with
was
them.
in Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 also.
Yeah, but Travolta wasn't in the Kill Bill series.
No.
They've worked together on, I believe, 2 movies that I know of. Surprisingly enough, he was not in on that series.
What do they do when you get 3 strikes?
I lose my channel.
You lose your channel, and then you have to give him in one.
How many have you got?
0. I have not gotten any strikes yet.
Thankfully, I haven't got many either. Even though I had played copyrighted music in some of my streams, but I'm really careful about what I play.
Well, most of the music you play is from within your games, right?
Yeah.
Right, so...
But there's times where I play some of my music.
Oh, okay. Well, I clearly wouldn't do that. I'm still miffed a little bit about the one night when it barely picked up the Korean TV that was being watched in the other room, and I got a notification on that. I thought that was kind of funny.
I don't do it often, but I play some of my music, mostly from Amazon.
Yeah.
Music.
Do what, Greg?
It barely picked up sound from the TV, and you still gotta.
Yes, it barely did pick it up, and I lost all the revenue, which is 3 cents, maybe 5 cents, and that's going
That's
to
AI for you.
Yeah. And I didn't challenge that one either. The ones that I challenge are the ones that I know I've not done anything wrong on, and it's usually the advertisers. Ad suitability is what it's called. I will challenge every time I get an ad suitability. I'm going to challenge it because I know we don't do anything that is against anybody's rules as far as that goes. And I have not lost one of those yet. Every one I've appealed, I've gotten. A couple of them took longer than I wanted, but I've gotten every one of them approved. Greg, you were going to say something?
I play music, I fall asleep. Can't get anything done.
We had a group
You
of
need a
5.
pair of headphones where you can listen to music all day long.
I might go live tonight, but it might be only for an hour because I gotta work more.
All right. We had a group of 5 behind us today, and it was all younger kids. Maybe 20 years old, if that. And they had what us old folks would refer to as a boom box, and they had some very interesting music going. Rick Lake says he's losing the fight on staying awake. I wouldn't fight it, Rick. After 113 miles round trip, bike trip, I would clearly be going to sleep. Ghetto
Hell,
blaster.
I jogged that much last week.
They actually had a boom box.
I don't know what it was, Chris. It was whatever it was loud enough that we could hear it when they got within a certain proximity of us, and we were never more than a hole away from them. So as we were leaving, they were pulling up to the hole, and they had it pretty doggone loud. There was some weird golf play today. There was the fivesome, and then behind them there was 3. Behind them there was 2. And at one point in time, the 2 actually got ahead of the 3 and the 5. But then somehow the 3 got ahead. It was weird. We sat there on that hole going, what? It's almost like they were hopscotching around trying to figure something out. And we were just finally like, we do our thing, they do their thing. Good night, Rick. Get you some rest, my friend. Look forward to the video tomorrow or Tuesday when you get it uploaded. Glad you made it home safe and sound, too, by the way. Alex Cheek joins us 23 minutes late tonight. And
Tony Wallow said put Alex in the waiting room.
I should. I really should. Showing up 24 minutes late. Not turning his camera on. Not turning his audio on. I ought to. We should take a vote. How many we got in here? Looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yep.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Of course, my vote wouldn't count. Tony says aye.
Aye.
That's 2. That's 3. Alex, Hot Dog says Alex can say. That's 1 against.
No.
Tony Wallow said aye.
Looks like the eyes are about to have it.
Woo.
Alex.
Who's that?
Alex,
There you go.
I'm live streaming. If that costs me, it will cost you. Don't do that when I'm live streaming.
Boss has spoken.
Who did that?
That was Alex Cheek sharing whatever that was, and I swear to God, if I get any kind of notification on it, I will.
I
enable
recognize the
waiting room,
song,
and
but I
certain
don't
people-
know the name of it.
I don't care what the name of it is. All I care is I'm live streaming, and I don't need that. And he didn't even ask permission. That's the other thing. When I'm live streaming,
John Williams said put Alex in the waiting room.
I know.
already done, John. He's already there. Already put him in the waiting room. When I am live streaming, I would appreciate, hey, do you mind if I share my screen? And then there's some, with certain people, it's going to be some vetting. I hope I didn't get dinged, Tony. I don't know. I will know probably within 30 to 40 minutes tonight. They're pretty doggone quick about catching stuff like that. The bot's programmed just to look for music. Other than that, yeah.
I don't remember
it,
though.
it doesn't, Long Dog, it doesn't know, it doesn't care where the source came from. The source in this instance is my live stream. That's the source. They will identify with, let's just use this as an example. Let's just say he played Peaceful Easy Feeling by the Eagles. Well, they're going to ding me, and that will be a strike. And because I played Eagles music. I didn't play it. Alex Cheek played it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get a phone call and I got put in my waiting room.
You mean I can't sing Kumbaya?
I think that one's good. I think that's made it past the copyright 75 year or whatever it is. Well, it's 70 years, right, for copyright? Some large, insane number. So, anyway, it's at 10:27. Yep, Sam, very good, very good. You're right. The AI matches the data to data from your stream. Exactly. They're not going to ding Alex Cheek. If anything happens, it's not going to go to Alex. It's going to go to me. So, fingers are crossed that it doesn't happen.
Well,
I'm going to wrap it up. I'm at 10:27. I want to thank everybody. I'm just going to give the old generic to everyone on YouTube. Thank you very much. Good to see Rick made it home safe. I'm hoping Jeff made it home safe. It is 7:28 in Vegas, so I know he was still
John
waiting to
Williams
catch
said
the
good
plane.
night.
Good night, John. See you tomorrow. I'm going to try to make it to Doug's as well. I know Jeff at about 1:30 in the afternoon was still waiting to catch a plane to come home, so hopefully he did make it. It's good to see all the homies here. Bill, Ghetto, Rich, Greg, Sin, Sam. Well, if I say that 10 times fast, that'll sound weird. Jeff Pearl, Jeff, it's good to see you. Well, there's only one Jeff tonight, so I don't have to call you by your last name. And Chris Garrett and Max. I'm going to go find the button in the stream, and email to join Zoom is over there.
Okay.